Hello, everyone. Market conditions remaining bullish in a bull market. Current bull market rank is 21.77. We're certainly towards the upper end of this bullish trend. Currently, we've seen a little bit of more of a spike here, a little bit more involvement in breadth, momentum sitting right at the upper end of that trending range. We're seeing breadth, which has popped up into the extreme range, and we're continuing to see sentiment, which is also in that upper extreme range. So we're watching to see if we can get a pop here in momentum. Let's look at the buy-sell ratio, which is also giving us some nice confirmation of additional breadth here, which is 2.67. So finally starting to see this widen out right here, and this move, see if we can get up above this range, get a little bit more extension, and see if we can set up for possible little blow off top rally right here. We're seeing more involvement now coming back into the market, more larger participation, and we're also seeing on the indexes. We've been talking about this the last week or so about the buy sell ratios on this index scan. If you go to indexes, go to this index scan, and the buy sell ratio here for S&P 500 is 13, for Dow we're at 5, and just some large numbers here across the board, and that's an interesting place to be right here with the market at these tops. We're starting to see wide participation. That's kind of what we want to see. We want to see that extreme back to the upside. We just hadn't seen it to this point in this rally. What I'm talking about is I'm talking about the extreme on this buy-sell ratio, where we're seeing this typically will indicate, market tops and bottoms, or at least short trend tops and bottoms within these overall moves. And we just hadn't seen large participation. So let's see if we get some extension here. Markets are closed today due to Good Friday, so we won't pick up till Monday. But some interesting price activity happening here currently in the markets. Also seeing S&P 500. If we take a look at that chart, they're all just really solid charts, solid uptrends. It's been this tight consolidation range as we really have been moving for the last 2 months, just kind of slogging along, just slowly moving higher, and that's been fine. We haven't seen any real fear selling, at least as of yet. Just now we're also seeing confirmation across the board with sectors as well, and seeing some solid move here. And even this technology one is just barely in this down range. A day would pop that back up to the upside here as well. So good solid confirmation again across the board. We are seeing oil continue to pop. Had a nice move in oil. USO is the ETF here that we're tracking, and starting to see some momentum being built up here in USO, and then also in gold, seeing momentum breakout here in gold also. Those tight consolidation ranges where they come up, they move sideways for a range. They can take some time right here, and then ultimately this is the expectation, is we want to see it moving higher, kind of counter trending, consolidating, creating a new base, catching its breath, and then watching for more continuation to the upside. At some point, these trends reverse. At some point they're going to turn, but as they're continuing to move higher, that's what we want to focus on. Let's take a look here at some muscle stocks. Continue to see medical and biotech, drug, pharmacy, all those are still coming into play here. ALPN has had a nice uptrend, nice confirmation bar with some volume coming in that momentum zone for ALPN. In fact, one of the things you can do when you're scrolling through those stocks that I like to do is go here. So instead of going to muscle stocks and then picking each one, you can go to the list right here and then just choose your new buy list. Go to muscle scans. You can also just go into your own scans as well. We go to muscle stocks, that new buy list, ALPN, and a couple others here along the way. Let's look through 3 or 4 of these. IVVD, CRNX. This is a nice looking pattern here as well. A good solid bounce off of that 236 zone right here. Increased volume, real solid confirmation bar with it opening and closing. Just a strong up day. That full green body looking like that. Nice setup for CRNX. And again, we're seeing those medical, drug, pharmaceutical, therapy, just about anything in this biotech stock. Continue to watch for those because there's some nice opportunities happening in those names. That'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.